Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Reina Creole, and I'm coming to you live from the Animal Kingdom Park out here at the Walt Disney World Resort. Happy New Year to all of you. And we're just going to have a really interesting time today with our Stroll and Chill live stream. We're actually going to have some fun, kind of walking through the park a little bit. We're going to try to catch the live Verge show, Friends in Flight. And then after that, you guys are going to journey with me on over to the Animal Kingdom Lodge because around 1 o'clock or so today, I have to drop in over at that Park Place live show that's going to be popping off. Well, it starts at 12, but I'm going to pop in at 1, and that's over on that Park Place channel, hosted by the likes of Jonas J. Campbell and Dash, aka Ray, aka Dash Guy. So, kind of going to be leading you guys from my live stream on over to my appearance on their live stream and give you guys a bit of a different perspective. You know, I like to take you guys over to the resorts because they're just a wonderful extension of your trip to the parks. And this is just my thought, my experience. While the food is good over here at the Animal Kingdom food and beverage, they do an amazing kick-ass job. But even more so over at the resort, and the immersion and the Imagineering over there is just absolutely amazing. So let's see who we have here in the chat this morning. I'm actually in the Africa section here at the Port of Harambe. I see you guys starting to filter in here. HC, I see you, says let's go. I see you throwing those Florida turtle emojis. Channel members got these awesome emojis that you can throw out, and I love it. Bonzo Kilborn is here. He says, happy 2024, Reina Creole. Well, happy 2024 to you as well. Good to see you. We've got Melissa Bell here in the chat, says, good morning, happy 2024. Hello. Happy 2024 to you. We've got Love Pugs here in the chat. He says, good morning, everyone. Well, good morning to you. And KR Nut 82 right there. I see you. Good morning. Good morning, all. So let's get started, shall we? We are actually going to walk through the quote-unquote Port of Africa. The wait for Kilimanjaro safaris is 75 minutes, so we're not waiting for that. But I am going to take you through there. One of my traditions of coming to the Animal Kingdom, we always stop in the Africa section first because it's a coffee shop. So, while I do these stroll and chills, I'll point stuff out and pointers and things of interest and stuff like that. So let's get ready to roll. And remember, please drop those questions in the chat as you have them, or anything that you see you have questions on, or general questions about Disney, just let me know and I will answer them. So for some folks who are wondering what the temperature is, I would say it's about 65 or so. Football weather. If you're from the Northeast, this is not going to bother you. If you're from Florida, you are bundled up. That's a Tusker House restaurant. I think they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm not a fan of Tusker House, just me personally, but it's okay. FKHC 2005. Hello. Happy New Year. The dancers aren't out yet. Usually when I stream from the Animal Kingdom, we always see them on the way out. They're amazing, a fabulous, fabulous musical troupe. And when the pandemic happened and they weren't there, the park was not the same. And I see a Pumbaa popcorn bucket. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it because I want it. Oh my gosh. I'm smelling like food and spices going up my nose. Speaking of favorite things, this is the Kusafuri coffee shop. Again, a tradition with my family when we come to the Animal Kingdom in the morning. We hit the Kusafuri coffee shop, sponsored by Joffrey's Coffee, not Starbucks. Great pastries that they have here. We would hit this here, get our coffee and pastry, and then get in line for Kilimanjaro safaris. It's our favorite thing to do. Let's see, we're gonna have to go over to Asia, but anyway. Hey, Dylan C says, hey, Lorena. Looks like we will get snow up here. Really? I don't think you guys have gotten much snow up there yet, right? Well, no snow here. No snow here. If you're from the Northeast, you love this weather. This is bragging weather. So let's see, for Kilimanjaro safaris, the wait time is 75 minutes. Let me show you something. This is a standby line. That is the lightning lane line. So one of the reasons why the standby wait time is so long, and I don't think that number is fudged, they've got to get the lightning lane people through there. So you guys know my thing about the lightning lane. I do not buy it. Get to the park early, and you can get done what you want to get done. Time is money. And when you have more time than you have money, you have to spend your time wisely. FKHC, it probably is buffering. There's an issue out here. So as soon as I turn around and go back to Asia, we should be okay. Dylan C says, my dad, who's from Jamaica, moved down to Florida after 3 decades in the north. Apparently, he misses the cold. Oh, I couldn't. I could not miss the cold. I would miss the cold. I'd be gone. There's the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. That's where the gorillas are, my favorites, along with the hippos. Great nature exhibit. That's Rafiki's Planet Watch. They used to have really cool stuff up there, but nah. Our video should unfreeze up in a little bit. Just hang in there for me. I'll keep talking. Melissa Bell says, I agree with you. Not a fan of the lightning lane. Back when they had the, what is this? I'm so glad the music is back. Back when they had the physical Fast Pass Plus, you just go and grab it. And Fast Pass Plus was free to everyone. You just had to go, get the tickets. When they were gone, they were gone. That was it. But yeah, I am not a fan of the lightning lane, which is why you will never see me, and I mean it, you will never see me purchase it. I really think it's a slap in the face. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Okay. I think it's a slap in the face to the guests. That stuff used to be free. And you'll have some people who will say, well, Universal had, Express. It's like, yeah, they did, but, well, they do. But here's the thing. Universal's Express Pass, if you're buying it a la carte, it's expensive for a reason because there aren't that many of them. That's why. Let's see. Hey, Steel Like a History, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you here. HC's is getting a new cell service. What's the best service for Disney? Um, Honestly, I couldn't tell you because I've had AT&T forever. And as AT&T, I think, is Disney's cell partner, you may have somewhat of an edge. Just don't use T-Mobile. T-Mobile, which is Deutsche Telekom, I always hear problems about T-Mobile. I miss those days. Yeah, I miss the days of the printed Fast Pass. It was just an equity system, and I know Culture Casino and Dad Man Walking and I have talked about this repeatedly on my channel, where you always had someone in the family who was the runner. It was your job to get the to get the Fast Pass tickets. Okay, so here we are at Feathered Friends in Flight.
Collie's still open.
We'll see if the birds actually give back the microphone, because last time we went to the show,
Trying to like fill a pair.
the birds took one of the microphones and they didn't give it back. It was hilarious. Let's see. This is a nice little theater. So there's seating up back. You can pretty much go in, grab a spot, unless the cast members want to direct you to a certain area. Nice bench seating. It's kind of like, it's a little cool. At least the benches aren't metal. I think the ones in the back are. The metal ones feel the heat, so it's like, oh, you sit down, you're frozen for a while. So I'm actually sitting back here in the back because I don't want my gimbal to get in the way of people's view. So I like to sit in the back because I've got a zoom lens. Thank you, StreamYard. StreamYard has a gorgeous. There we go. If I go with Mom, always get Genie Plus. She hates lines. Now, I will say that if you're with some folks who just absolutely do not like lines, you do what's best for you. That's the good thing about having information about the parks, is so that you know what your options are. Like if I had someone in my party who was elderly, who couldn't stand for long periods of time or something like that, then I'd invest in Lightning Lane or Genie Plus. Melissa Bell said, I don't pay for it there either. Get there early and stay late. Take breaks during busy hours. Absolutely. In my commando days, everybody knew. I'm like, get up. 4 a.m., get up. We're up by 4. We're getting breakfast by 5. We're leaving by 6. We have to go. We're running at the parks. We'd have lunch and then leave the parks, come back to the hotel and sleep, and then go back around 7. Worked perfectly. Dylan C says, LOL, I was a runner. That was like the job to have, wasn't it? When you're the runner, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna go and get the fast passes. And sometimes you get there and all the fast passes were gone for the day. My favorite was the ultimate fast pass. Like, for example, Pirates of the Caribbean. For some reason, this was when rides would break down rarely. The ride broke down. They escorted us all out and gave us a fast pass that was good for any attraction. That's why I tell people if they evacuate you from a ride, do not leave until you find out how they're compensating you. Don't leave completely without talking to a cast member. Hey, awesome one. Hey. KR.82 said video is smooth now. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there's pockets of the park, and this happens with all the live streamers. Depending on where you are and the signal and what else is around you, sometimes it's building materials. There's places where the video will like slow down. And then eventually it evens itself out. It's like, go back, get a snack, come back. One of those hazards. FKHC 2005 says, Lorena Creole, the birds were giving you the bird as they were flying off. Interesting point to notice. And if you go back to a stream I did, I think in December, there is like a little pre-show in front of the tree of life. The birds are out there, and then they all like fly off together because they know when showtime is. It's so cool. You see them flying, and they're flying around the park and everything, and they know to get back here in time for the show to start. It's really cool. So if you ever want to know what time the Friends in Flight show starts, it actually starts a half an hour after the bird pre-show extravaganza in front of the Tree of Life happens. So just follow the birds. And it's a great photo op too if you do that. Last one was at that park was 20 years ago. Busch Gardens. Oh, okay. I haven't been to Busch Gardens in so long. I've been to Busch Gardens in Tampa, but I've never been to the Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, Virginia. And that was closest to me. LOL, we never got up that early. That was me. This was back when you would get early entry into the parks, like an hour early, no matter what Disney resort you stayed at. So if, like, say, the park opened at 7, like at 8, you got in at 7. But usually you were in line kind of like, oh, there's 2 more parents. We were usually in line like 6:30 or so because you want to be at the head of the line and let you in. So, yeah, I've seen some crazy early mornings and even crazier later nights when they would have extra magic hours in the evening and the park will be open at like 2 in the morning. It was crazy. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's see. A2D2, hello, my dear. Good morning. Good morning to you. I'm trying to extend my little up here a little bit more. Good seeing you, my dear, and Happy New Year. Oh, you have been to the one at Williamsburg. Yeah, it was so nice, and I always wanted to go, but I wasn't the one really driving. We drive to Florida. We're just like, my dad's like, forget it. We're going to the one in Tampa. I'm like, okay. I think the one in Tampa used to be Busch Gardens and Dark Continent, but I guess that name was problematic. Yes, HC, their new magic hours do suck. And now you can't even do the evening extra magic hours unless you stay at a deluxe resort. and that just sapped the value just out of extra magic hours. Because it used to be all you had to do was stay at a Disney resort. Didn't matter. And you had 3 hours at night. And sometimes the characters were out in their pajamas and stuff like that for photo ops. Hardly anybody in the park. Got to ride like Pirates of the Caribbean 3 times in a row. It was awesome. Awesome. Dylan T says extra magic hours was a dream last I went. We were lucky enough to be in the Contemporary, and I stayed at the Magic Kingdom until Kiss Goodnight on those nights. Yeah, those were amazing. Stay until the Kiss Goodnight happens. It was wonderful. It's something about being the last people out of the park. It looks so different. Uh, I miss those days. I really do. Those are too expensive for my family. You mean the lightning lanes, or the resort hotels themselves are, I mean, crazy expensive. I remember being able to stay at Pop Century for like $100 a night, possibly 150 if it was the height, the high season. Now they're insane. They're insane. And not that I couldn't pay to stay at the Polynesian. I could. But you have people like me who were just like, no, not paying that. We're gonna go stay at the Pop Century. It's so funny sometimes. The parking lot at the Pop Century and the Art of Animation, you will see all these luxury cars there because we're just like we're not paying to stay at the deluxe resorts. It's insane. Hey, Nighthawk says hello, Lorena. Well, hello and hello to you. Good to see you here and Happy New Year. We're waiting for the Friends in Flight show to start. And then after that, we're going to make our way on over to the Animal Kingdom Live. So I'm going to show you guys how to get there. Yeah, that sure would. Melissa Bell says we usually do pop. Yeah, I used to back when they had the really amazing theming. And when they opened Art of Animation, that's when I started staying over there. But they're sister resorts, as you know. So whether you're staying at Pop or Art of Animation, you can go back and forth. The food courts, the pools, and they have the Skyliner there. It's my favorite, and it is usually not Pop Century. Art of Animation is usually booked first. A lot of people try to book at Art of Animation first, then they'll try to book at Pop, then they'll try to book at the oh my gosh, Port Orleans Resort. So anytime there's a discount code, those are the first three that either they sell out or you can hardly get in. But there's a reason that they're popular. Even with the crazy prices, I tell people stay there. Stay at the resort. Not all the value resorts, as I avoid the all stars like the freaking plague. I don't stay there. Don't stay there. But Pop Century and I love Art of Animation. Until Art of Animation came along, Pop was my favorite. But I love Art. Art of Animation has the best food court. Best food court. The Reina Creole, I did a super chat last night for Abu. Hopefully you can get it to him. I said in it, I'm so proud of him. Be blessed. It was right before you all ended the stream. Oh, well, okay. Thank you, Steel Leg. Let me ask the guys about that. because I know Abu would definitely want to acknowledge your super chat. Sometimes they'll come in at the last minute as soon as we end the show. Sometimes that happens. We're like, oh man, super chat came in and we didn't get a chance to acknowledge it. Port Orleans, my favorite. Yeah, I love Port Orleans. Port Orleans Resort. Sometimes it's me being cheap. I want to stay at Art of Animation, but I've stayed at the Port Orleans Resort 4 times. I've stayed at the French Quarter section, and I've stayed in one of the royal rooms twice over at Riverside. Beautifully, beautifully landscaped and themed resort. As far as I know, I don't think they've remodeled it to look like the Hilton anymore. But another really good resort, food court, live music. The water slide over at the French Quarter, it's Mardi Gras themed. It is so much fun. It's great. Plus, if you stay at the French Quarter or just the Port Orleans Resort in general, you have boat transportation over to Disney Springs, which has the best restaurants. Are we getting ready for showtime? Okay, I think we're getting ready for showtime. So I am going to get us closer. There's a bird. Those are toucan.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to Feathered Friends and Fly. My name's Nathan.
My name is Josh.
I know you just saw
It's
some
Josh.
amazing birds out here like that. Kia
Get us
recycling.
close.
How cool was that? Really amazing. And let me tell you, birds just like that have been part of this show, sharing all of their incredible stories every single day since the park opened in 1998.
Yeah, it's a long time of doing bird shows, but it's the coolest thing we get to do because we get plenty of time to spend with the amazing birds we work with. But the coolest thing we get to do is to kind of give you all an up close look at them.
That's right, up close looks are really important, and what's really cool about these birds is their adaptations they have to survive out in the wild. Perfect example right here is Daisy. Daisy's a trumpeter hornbill, and out in Africa where they're found, their adaptation is agility and speed. Lets them weave in and out of the trees in the dense forests of Africa where they're found.
And we can show that off, which is why I am going to the back of the theater.
That is exactly right. We're actually going to be looking for, let's say, 2 volunteers, ideally from the same group that want an up-close encounter, help us be the forest out in Africa. I saw you two right here in the front. You can stay right where you are. You'll just stand up. You'll face each other, and then you'll put your arms like this, and then nice. Perfect, just like that. Now, man, you are in the best spot.
Yes.
That's right. And this is going to be our forest. And Daisy, when you are ready, we're going to see if you can show off that agility. All right, the trees are ready. Daisy looks ready. What do you think?
Here she comes! Nice!
I love that her name is Daisy. There she is, that's Daisy.
That agility wasn't in there. They can do all kinds of things like fly up and catch insects straight out of the air.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned the flying insects thing because we have finally figured out a way to show this off with this device I keep in the bushes. Does anybody know what it is? Shout it out. It is a rocket launcher, that's right, but today it's going to be a grape launcher. We're going to shove a grape in here and launch a grape into the sky. What a weird sentence, right? Does anybody want to do the honors of launching a piece of fruit out of a small cannon? Okay, how about my friend in the blue headband? Yes, that's you. Come on down. Let's give our Rocketeer a round of applause for joining us. Is your name Kaylee? And is it your birthday? Happy birthday, Kaylee! Welcome. For your birthday, we give you a projectile. We are going to give you a grape to launch into the sky. So I shoved it in the barrel of the rocket launcher. Have you used one of these rocket launchers before? Okay, you know what you're doing. That is perfect. Before you launch it, though, the whole audience will count you down. 3, 2, 1. And when we get to 1, yeah, stop running as hard as you can, then look up to watch the bird, okay? Are you ready, Caitlin? Are we ready?
We're ready.
Let's count her down in 3, 2, 1. Yes! Amazing round of applause for our birthday.
Wow. All right, Daisy.
I didn't think that was going to work so well.
I was like 20% sure, to be honest with you, but we're pleasantly surprised here.
So, and Daisy, once again, incredible job. You already know where you're going. Daisy the Chunketer Hornbill. Yeah, she is so cool. But here's the coolest thing. Adaptations like that, those physical adaptations, aren't the only thing that birds have. Some birds, like this one right here, a pied crow, develop things like intelligence to survive out in the wild.
Yes, the crows and the ravens are some of the smartest animals on the planet. This little guy is named Truly, and he can show off how smart he is involving the help of another volunteer. This time we're looking for an adult who has a dollar bill. Hands always go down if you ask. Okay, in the blue shirt, yes, we have a blue sleeve in the very, very back row. Do you have money? Man, do you have money? Okay, that's all we value here. Yeah, that's good. So we're going to get the dollar bill out. The idea is we've kind of taught our crow friends who to fly to based on who's holding a dollar bill. It acts like, kind of like a little flag, saying, hey, fly over here. Yes, if you want to hold it right up to your side, are you comfortable with the bird landing on you? Cool, that is the idea. Truly, buddy, what do you do when you see those dollars out in the park? You fly out. You are going to land. You are going to steal their money.
They do the same trick at the Verge show at Universal too.
Have a magical day. Want to do it again? Yeah. Anybody else want to see what a crow will do for a $20? No hands. You are all very smart. We appreciate you. But we're just messing around. We are going to deliver your dollar right back to you via the airmail. So if you want to stand back up for me, arm out, palm flat, and Truly will show he is not employed by the U.S. government and give this money back. So Truly, buddy, here you go. Here is your dollar. Our wonderful volunteer is out there. She is ready. He's going to fly out, land, look at you for a second, put it in your hand. How about a round of applause? Thank you.
That was amazing. And not something you see every day.
Crows?
No, money back in the theme park.
Yeah.
Well, Truly, buddy, here, I have one more treat if you want it for the road. There it is for you, and the rest are for you back home in your aviary. I'm literally out of treats now. Here, it's the same door you've been exiting out of for multiple times a day for multiple years now. Yep. There it is.
Just keep going that way.
Yep. Truly, 15 minutes of fame is not a literal number, but you are very cool. Here, I can send you right through my hand one more time. Here you go, right through there. There's your buddy Adam. That is Truly the
Wow, really cool. But hey, I was thinking maybe we could mix it up a little bit. What do you all think about reading a nighttime hunger? Do you want to see an owl fly?
Yeah.
But here's the coolest thing. It makes really low flights right over your heads.
Yeah.
So be ready. Have your phones and cameras out ready. Slow motion captures an amazing shot.
Yes, absolutely. This is some of the coolest flights in the entire show. We don't like to spoil the flights, but like right through here and then right across, some of the coolest flights. We're just getting word that Truly's still walking around back there for a little bit. So instead, we're going to stand up here and do a little song and dance and go wait on the owl. I'm just kidding, I don't dance.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to hear an owl joke? Thank you for the prompt. Okay. Knock, knock. Cargo. No. Owl go, ooh, cargo, beep, beep.
The dad jokes.
Boy, there was an owl on here right now. That's basically the best we got. Welcome to the Verge.
Yeah, but here's the coolest thing about all this. You know, like Josh said, a little bit of a peek behind the curtain. Truly's back there walking around, and you know, we don't want to fly an owl out at the same time that we have another bird out. You know, that's the circle of life. That's reality right there. But the coolest thing about all of it is the way that we train the birds here. I know we've seen all these birds flying around. I know a little bit earlier I saw some macaws flying around. I don't know if you all saw them flying out here. They're not even part of this show. That's
shoot.
Actually part of a sister show, Winged Encounters, out in front of the Tree of Life.
Yes.
Really, really amazing thing. I recommend checking it out. They're every 15 after the hour. But the coolest thing about all of this is all of those birds are completely free flying. So they can go wherever they want, whenever they want.
Yeah.
That's really important to think about, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, and it's a good time to point out that even though Truly is running around backstage somewhere, that they are not robots. They are free to go wherever they want, wherever they want. And we just got word that Truly is safe and sound, and we are meeting all.
There we go. So that is always a milky eagle owl, the largest owl species found in Africa. Really amazing. The best nighttime hunters you can find. Ollie's actually going to make another flight all the way across the theater. So once again, phones and cameras ready.
Wow.
Because he just showed off one of the coolest things, which isn't that flight. It's one of their best adaptations. Nearly silent flight.
Yeah.
Lets them sneak up on their prey and move around the nighttime sky without anyone even knowing they're there. And it's not just that nearly silent flight that makes them amazing predators. It's other things, like these really sharp talons. Their hearing is incredible, and their vision, they take in things like starlight, moonlight. It basically lets them light up their entire environment so they can see even in the pitch dark much better than that prey that they're sneaking up on. Ollie, you did an amazing job. Ollie the Milky Eagle.
So cool. And a good contrast to the crow. The crows are kind of built to go just about anywhere. I like to call them the Swiss Army knives of the animal world because they just forage around and do all sorts of fun stuff. Owls, the exact opposite. Highly specialized for one thing, rodent hunting. And they are unbelievable at it. One owl that size can eat over 1,000 mice a year by themselves.
Yeah, 1,000 mice. And that's really important because I don't know if we were supposed to talk about this, but there used to be rats and mice everywhere in this park. I know it was in the news, in the blogs.
Yeah, that's exactly what we look like. But what did we do?
Y'all saw that, right?
The thing is, we brought those owls across the
Y'all saw that, right?
They started moving out.
Yeah, brought those birds of prey. We haven't seen a rat, a mouse, a vole. Haven't seen a single one.
Yeah, it's the coolest thing. They came in and took care of it. I know. It's so cool. Hawks and owls, they are number one.
Yeah. And we don't worry about it anymore. The rodent problem is behind us now. It's not a good joke. But it is one that we do. Do you want to move on?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Actually, I had kind of a fun idea while you were talking about training. Because yes, like we were saying, these birds can go wherever they want. They are not robots, right? They aren't real animals. But the way we worked really hard training them, and the kind of the science of behavior is pretty fascinating. So I got kind of a fun idea. What if we did a little in-show training session with Pickles?
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So we were going to train Pickles as a little raving bird, but after this show, but I think it might be fun to do a true peek behind the curtain.
That's a great idea. Well, everyone, this is Pickles. Pickles is a raven, really intelligent species. And we were just talking about training a little bit, but the coolest thing about our training is how we do it. So all of our birds here, we work with them using something called positive reinforcement, which simply put means that when they do something we like, they get something they like in return in the form of a treat, a reward, food, anything that they really like. They get for doing that behavior, which shouldn't be untying like shoes or getting that top.
Pickles untied your shoe?
Yeah.
But see, she was wandered off a lot, so I gave her a treat for coming back to the book. Right?
Yeah,
That's the idea.
Exactly, and that's the important thing, is even though she did that and she got a piece of popcorn for it, that's okay, because we're going to out-compete that with even better treats over on the rock, and that's the power of positive reinforcement, is through repetition and through pattern. She's going to start to understand that being over there in that rock is better for her than going out and grabbing popcorn or messing with shoes or doing anything like that. So it's really important that we...
Pickles, no.
Well, you're giving her food for this.
Yes.
So unscripted.
Sorry, I thought it was cute.
Sure, but we were just talking about about not reinforcing things like that, because she's just going to start untying shoes.
Okay, you're right. Okay, Pickles, go home. Come on. Don't untie Nathan's shoes, okay? Yep, go home. Home.
Well, hold on.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Pickles,
I really don't want to encourage.
Oh, no.
I really, well, how about, don't do that. I can't do the behavior.
Okay. What was that? What is that? Pickles, flying corn. Pickles. Can I have that? Can I have that? Ta-da!
Pickles out.
Can you fix it? That's very frayed. Can you do me a favor? I just want to try something. Can you give her the wire back? I think it might be funny. That was funny. Okay. Maybe we should get a backup or something. Hey, everyone, Richard is our sound tech. Is there a backup somewhere? Oh, that's right. It's right on the shelf, right? Okay, so we can have someone bring it out. Have Adam come and bring it out for you. We can keep going. What do you mean you will get it? Well, or don't leave me out here by myself. No, it will be 4 minutes. That's a long time. No, I can use a. Wait, Nathan, careful. Your shoes on time. Woo! Thanks. You want the punchline? Nathan is my boss. Nathan was my boss.
Oh.
The next bird was like a 2-person thing, but maybe we can change things up real quick. Is anybody back there by chance? Is that Lucy? Hey, do you think we could bring out Groucho a little early? Do you have a second?
I love the name.
Nathan's mad. Okay, I don't want to talk about it. There's 700 people that are just kind of looking at me. Do you think? Yes, please. Thank you very much. Okay, I appreciate you guys. Okay, that was Lucy. Lucy is one of the great trainers that we work with. She is going to bring out Groucho for us. Groucho is an amazing little Amazon parrot that is excellent at mimicry. Show of hands. Who has heard of talking parrots before? Excellent. For those of you that did not raise your hand, you are in for a surprise. Some parrots can, quote-unquote, talk. More accurately, they can mimic sounds they hear in their environment. Groucho is great at it. Groucho is the short little green one. The tall one is Lucy. She's a human from Pennsylvania. Thank you. Appreciate you. Groucho, buddy, can you say hello? Hello! So that's mimicry. That's a little taste of mimicry. But like I said, he can do things that many of you probably thought were literally impossible, and I don't want to spoil it. I'm just going to hold up the microphone so that Groucho can do the talking. Pretty cool, huh? So that is kind of Groucho's one of the things he can do. He's pretty good at singing, and we do work with a couple other parrots that are good at mimicking songs, but Groucho can sing 7 different songs from beginning to end. He is truly unique in that way. And we will hear another song, but before we do, let's do some other fun little behaviors. How about, this audience has been great. Can they have a kiss?
Aww.
Yep, then without fail, he says, oh boy, good stuff, that kiss. That is good stuff. Yep, we appreciate it, buddy. What about woo? Straighten up. Straighten up. Look, Mom. Look, Mom. No. That's my favorite. That one is look, Mom, no hands. Which is accurate because he does not have hands. So he is very smart. Yes, what do you think, buddy? Do you want to sing one more song for us? And that was Groucho.
Wow.
The yellow-named Amazon parrot. And Lucy the human as well, of course. So, fun little bird. Well, we love Bradshaw so much, but it's a good time to point out that we don't want to get the wrong idea, that we want to encourage people to get a pet parrot. We want to discourage people from bringing parrots into their home. Number one, the pet trade doesn't exactly help out wild parrots, but more often, they will never sing or talk or do any of that. Oh.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Perfect. Amazing. We brought up Bradshaw to fill those 4 minutes.
Okay.
I changed up the whole show, so we'll
Yeah.
figure it out. But I was just starting to say that we don't want people getting pet parrots, that they will very likely not sing or talk, but they will do some other things.
Yeah. I mean, this is a really big conversation. Parrots in the home. A lot of people see birds like this and they think I want to have a parrot in the home. But they can be one of the most challenging pets you could ever bring in your home. And it's for a lot of reasons, but the really big ones are they're loud, screaming throughout the entire day.
Mm-hmm.
They're destructive. Their beaks tear apart anything they can get their mouths on in a matter of minutes. And the big one is they are unbelievably long-lived. I mean, a parrot that size, you're talking about a lifespan of 50, 60 years, sometimes even more.
Yes. So again, I have no idea what's next. What do you want to do?
Yeah, well, I thought we could mix it up a little bit. Move on to something maybe a little bit bigger.
Okay, we have some bigger birds. I mean, Rouge pops out here somewhere. That's bigger.
Yeah, I was thinking about this.
Oh,
Okay, buddy,
wow.
This is Natasha.
Lead the way, buddy.
Natasha is a really cool bird species. She's a marabou stork, one of the largest flighted bird species in the world. Marabou storks are from Africa. They live in the grasslands and wetlands. And as she flies over, look at this wingspan. Because it is massive. And the coolest thing is, she has a 7-foot wingspan. Her big brothers have a wingspan of around 11 feet.
Yeah, super impressive birds and important. She lives with us, but out in Africa where they're native to, they serve the role of scavengers, which is a really important job for the health of the ecosystem they're living in. It stops the spread of disease, returns nutrients to the soil. Really, she is like nature's recycler.
That's exactly right, nature's recycler. It's such a good name because these birds are incredibly important in their environment, not just for themselves, but for all the species they share that ecosystem with. Now here goes Natasha, the marabou stork.
Good surprise.
Yeah, it makes it fun, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and here's the cool thing. You know, it was a surprise, but we love sharing marabou storks and birds like that with all of you because they're incredibly important in their environment, just like Josh was saying. But there's so many other bird species out there that are also just as important. Not just those scavengers like the marabou storks, but birds like the owl that we were talking about. Or that bird right there. Everyone, that's a crowned crane. Out in Africa, where they're found, they eat a lot of things, but one of them is insects. They help keep down that insect population all around them. And this crane in particular is Fraser. Fraser crane.
I don't really like that. No, not true. Come on. You want to call this bird down?
No, Josh, you know the phrase getting slowed down. I mean, this show's been a little weird,
Yeah.
so I think you should take over.
That's what I'm saying. It's worth a shot.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is the show.
Come on, you folks want to see Nathan feed the crane?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Thank you. A try is all we need. So, for whatever reason, Fraser has not been flying down to Nathan. So they've been building up their relationship. So now, hopefully, they put some deposits into their trust accounts. Fraser will see Nathan. We trust him.
Fraser.
Right down.
Fraser!
Right down.
Well, it didn't even look at it.
Oh, thank you for the reminder. Yes, we just need to get him looking at you, and for that, me and the team came up with kind of a fun idea. It's for like a training tool that we put behind the rock right there, in the little cubby. So crowned cranes get their name from the beautiful crown of golden feathers on top of their heads. So the only logical conclusion is Nathan just needs a crown of gold feathers.
What?
No. This is not a training tool.
Yeah, it is.
So nobody wants to see me wear this. This is not.
Yes, we do.
Okay. People want to see me wear it.
There you go.
Okay. You look good. So now Fraser Crane is going to look up, see. That's what I'm saying.
Do you think it was the hat?
No, I think the hat was for all of us. And it worked wonders. No, I think all of the relationship building and all the time you've been putting in has finally paid off.
I guess so. Well, Fraser, you did an incredible job. A couple more treats for you for the road there. And then you know where you're going from here. Fraser Crane, everyone.
And Guy Fieri, everyone. Thank you for committing to the bit. We appreciate it. Spoiler alert, obviously the hat is not how we train our birds, right? But the relationship building part of that is a very real thing. And weirdly enough, it's kind of the whole reason we're even up here. Not necessarily to talk about the individual relationships that we share with our birds, but more importantly, the collective relationship that every single person in this theater shares with the natural world and all of the animals that still live out there.
Yeah, that's exactly right. There's so many examples of the impact that people can have every single day in the world around them, but I can't think of a better one than the story of the symbol of pride for the United States of America, the bald eagle. Everybody, this is Hope. And Hope, when she was younger, was unfortunately injured out in the wild. She was unable to take care of herself, and because of that, she was deemed non-releasable. But it wasn't all bad news, because it meant that she was able to come here, live with us, and be an ambassador for her species. And that proved really important, because bald eagles were having a tough time out in the wild. Their numbers were dropping so low, it was feared that future generations wouldn't be able to see majestic birds like this out in wild places. And that's scary, but people took notice, and they wanted to take action, so they started doing lots of things, like cleaning up the waterways where bald eagles fish, or reducing the use of the chemical pesticide DDT, which was the #1 cause for their decline.
Yeah, people made some changes, and that brought the species back from the brink of extinction.
That's right. People like all of you helped out so much. The bald eagle's numbers started to rise all the way to the point that the bald eagle was officially taken off of the endangered species list.
All right.
It is an incredible success story. It just goes to show the impact that people can have every single day in the world.
Yeah, it's a great story, but the work is not over. There are still many animals out there that can still use a hand, and one we work with closely is called the blue-throated macaw.
That's right, blue-throated macaws are actually the rarest species of macaw in the wild right now. They're only found in Bolivia, and it's estimated there's fewer than 400 individuals.
Which is a scary low number, but it's not all bad news. We're teaming up with an organization called the World Parent Trust, and they're sending macaws down to Bolivia to be part of our breeding program. Meet up with their local populations, hopefully have their own babies, and someday soon we can see skies that are filled.
And what an incredible sight that would be. And there's so many other birds out there with their own unique stories. Like this right behind me, a tugboat toucan. Or oyster the chicken, or even Rue the knock-hornbill over there.
Yeah, it could be animals in your local parks and backyards. Just get outside, explore nature, and you might find a new favorite.
That's right. And on behalf of us, but especially our feathered friends, we want to leave you all with one final wish.
May your hearts take flight and your spirits soar forever. Thank you all for hanging out with us. You've been a wonderful audience. Please enjoy the rest of your day here at Disney's.
That was the Feathered Friends in Flight show.
For joining us for Feathered Friends in Flight. Have a wonderful rest of the day exploring Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Nothing quite like getting to see all of these amazing cool birds flying around doing really cool stuff. And if you are a fan of attractions like the Tiki Room, or even Steamboat Wheelie, you will absolutely love seeing these birds. Like they were saying on stage, the birds here at the park, they are free to fly around, roam around however they want. Interestingly enough, during the show, there were one of those blue macaws that was actually right above me. So you kept hearing this noise. It was literally right above me. So it's so cool to be able to walk through this park to just see the birds flying around, free, doing what they want to do, and It just adds to the atmosphere of this park. It is not a zoo. It's unlike anything that you've ever seen, which is what makes this park so special. The last creatively imagineered park, I would have to say, for real. It feels different to be here. Oh wait, I think I see someone from Duckburg. Hang on, I'm gonna flip this around so you guys can see. Looks like there's quite a few.
Anyone dare to join him?
Yes, hit the thumbs up like it owes you money. Is that my boy Scrooge McDuck? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, y'all. That's my dude, Scrooge McDuck. I want to be like him.
Look now to the Discovery River. It's billionaire adventurer Scrooge.
Check it out.
And his faithful travel companion, Watchtower.
Then you get to go over to this side. There they go.
Days ago, can someone please point them in the right direction?
They have these little these barges come through, well, flotillas, I guess not flotilla, but the boats with the characters. There's one with like Timon and Pumbaa, one with Mickey and Minnie Mouse. It's a fun addition to the park to see. That was great. Oh, I'm glad you guys liked the show. I like to at least have you guys see at least one show when I'm over here at the Animal Kingdom, because the shows are just amazing. Hey, Dawn Howe says hi. All can't stay. Getting ready to head to the airport. Hope you all have a great stream. Thank you so very much, Dawn. And thank you to the 20 of you all in here checking out the stream. We're actually on our way over to the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Gonna take you guys over there so you can see just the amazing things that are offered. And no, you do not have to pay extra. So if you have what I like to call one of those off days or rest days, as we theme park commandos call them, where we sleep in late and we're just like, what do we want to do? Woo! I see dancing. Hey, Mike has bad news. Hello. Hi, all. Good to see you. And my sister's in the chat. Says can't stay, but wanted to give you smooches. A smooch is back. And remember when we came to the Animal Kingdom and they got you to dance? I love it. Oh, that smell is going up my nose. It's so good over there. He gave me advice. Yes, it is. I can't wait for you to visit so we can come back. We love this park.
Yeah.
We love this
Last
park.
first. Last song in the set. Everybody look what you're gonna say right here.
I can't dance because
Okay.
I have the gimbal. Back when I used to teach Julia.
In the meantime, if you need refreshment, head on over to the famous Livestream barbecue or I love Java. They will have a lead in for a person site. So friends and family, that's all. Check out the Java Trade Company and I'm at the side. Really should meet all of you.
Yes.
Barbecue.
It's awesome. I'm not dining there today. Definitely make it a point to eat at the Flame Tree Barbecue. Flame Tree Barbecue is quick service. The food is good. So much barbecue, roasted chicken, pork, beef, delicious desserts, delicious frozen drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. It's been consistently good for ever since I've been coming to this park.
And even before.
Yeah. Dadman says, Flame Tree, better than most barbecue places. Yes. I mean, I can't, just like Dadman is co-signed on, it is really, really good. It is also really, really busy. So I highly suggest using mobile order. Again, you are going to pay Disney prices, but remember what I told you. The food and beverage over here at the Animal Kingdom park area is flipping amazing. It's so worth the money. Nighthawk says it is really good. Yes. I mean, I can't tell you. I keep saying how good it is. I'm gonna have to do another review of the Flame Tree Barbecue, but there's another quick service restaurant I want to do a review of first, because I haven't been there in a while. Talia will remember the Mara. Remember we went to the Mara? We kept buying zebra domes. Zebra domes are so delicious. Oh my goodness. Yes, mobile order there worth the price. Yes. And if you're wondering what the prices are, remember all of the menus for the restaurants are online. So you can do your research, see how much things are going to be and how much you have to budget. But whatever you spend at the Flame Tree Barbecue is well worth the price. Very well worth it. TD says seems to be cold down there. Cold is relative. Let's put it this way, if you're a Floridian, you're super bundled up. If you're from Michigan, you're wearing shorts. My blood hasn't really thinned out yet, so I just have a light jacket, and that's pretty much it. My jacket mostly in case it starts to rain, but the weather's gorgeous. It's cooler, which means the animals are much more active. That's why the animal kingdom, I really don't like to visit the animal kingdom in the summer because it's hot. The animals don't feel like really doing anything. But if you do come to the animal kingdom in the summer, get here at the crack of dawn. Because by noon, the animals are like, you know what, forget it, I've had it. I'm done for the day. Yeah, that describes the weather down here today. Plus, it's also cloudy. So that drops the temperatures a bit. So it's what we would call up north football weather. Real nice. If you're from up north, you've got like maybe a light sweater on, light jacket, putting a hat on just to mess with people up north, taking pictures saying, wish you were here. Let's see, there's the Bin Chicken Convention. There's spoonbills. Ooh, let me try to get up close to this one. Don't fly away, don't fly away, don't fly away. Oh no, it's not going to fly away, it's sleeping. Let's see if I can get to it.
Wow, what is it?
Yeah, it's sleeping.
A baby bird. Come on.
I don't know if it's sleeping, but I'm guessing it likes pictures. Pretty pink feathers. It's like I'm watching you. The bin chickens are just interlopers. Because they know the birds over here get fed, so they just crash. They're party crashers. So 13 of you folks in here watching, thank you so very much. We're about to leave the Animal Kingdom Park. We're going to head on over to the Animal Kingdom Lodge. We're pretty soon. I'll join the That Park Place. Bye! Pretty soon I'll join the That Park Place live stream, but you guys get to see the journey. Because again, I prefer not to eat in the parks. Animal Kingdom is different. I'll stay here. But again, to kind of show you guys what's to offer outside of the parks. And one of the resorts that still has that theme, distinct theming would be the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Also the Wilderness Lodge, which I was there last week. The Christmas tree's still up. Gorgeous Christmas tree. I love that Christmas tree. Another Joffrey's coffee cart, although I like to go to Kusafuri instead, but when you're bleary-eyed trying to get to the parks in the morning, I would always have to get some coffee, so stop, get coffee there. Okay, so we are going to get on a Disney bus, shuttle buses to other resorts, and Uber and Lyft is over that way. We're going this way. Here they've removed most of the Christmas decorations in my shopping mall nearby. Here at Disney, they'll keep them up for a couple more days, usually by the end of the first week in January. You still have some folks who have extended their trip past New Year's Day. So the crowd levels are going to be kind of high through the weekend. I remember when the Animal Kingdom was like a half day park, but since they put in Pandora, it's a full day. You can spend a full day there. So let's see. We are taking the bus to the Animal Kingdom Lodge, so that's depot number 17. So let's head on over that way. So that's front of the park. We are going to bus gate 17. Plus, it's really nice to just be able to get away from the parks. Although I will say, the Animal Kingdom Park, I have less of a desire to quote unquote escape that park because of how nice and spacious it is. So I'm not usually in a hurry to leave the Animal Kingdom Park. Except to go see some more animals. That's another bonus about the Animal Kingdom Lodge. So for those of you who don't know, over at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, you can actually go out on a savanna and actually see one of the animals that are out there. It's really cool. But not only that, there's also cultural displays for now that are in the resort as well. So I'm going to share it with you guys. Okay, that's the bus to the Yacht and Beach Club. This is the deluxe bus depot section. The one for the value resorts is over on the other side. Although I will say that when it comes to the value resorts, actually, the buses for Pop Century and Art of Animation, they usually arrive quite regularly. I've hardly ever had to wait that long for them, and I want to say who else? And Port Orleans Resort. Those buses, they come pretty regularly. The other value resorts and moderates, they don't seem to show up as fast. That's just been my observation. I mean, the likes of Art of Animation, sometimes I've seen them pull up 2 buses, like one right behind the other. Let me show you, they can still have Christmas decorations up. Like I said, they'll probably take down the Christmas decorations this weekend. It's like they do it all in like one evening. So to answer the question, no, you're not charged admission to go to any of the resort. So like say you have a reservation over at Beaches and Cream, the Beaches and Cream Soda Shop. If you're over here at the Animal Kingdom, just get on the bus to the Yacht and Beach Club Resort. I'll take you right on over there. And here's our bus. The Animal Kingdom Resort is literally right next to the park, so don't have to wait long for a bus. And did I mention I'm so glad the days are over where you had to wear a mask on the bus? It was ridiculous. So glad that's over. Doesn't look like a whole lot of people waiting for Old Key West. Okay, so that bus over there says VIP cast member. So that makes me wonder. VIP cast member. Could be face character. Who knows? If anyone who is a cast member at Disney is in the chat right now, or you're watching this on the replay, if you can, let me know what the VIP cast member bus is for. Because I've always wanted to know exactly what the deal was with that. Get the load ECVs on first. I didn't want the camera and other people's things. Also, yes, the cultural representatives are back. They've been sorely missed. Don't hesitate to ask them about where they come from, and they like talking about their home country. So that again is a lens towards the authenticity of the resort. So I'm so glad for that. Hey, Double A says ride on the Magic School Bus. Well, Disney buses definitely are magic. I will say that. Except when you really have to wait a long time. But like I said, it seems that certain resorts have a more timely bus schedule. But another observation that I've seen is that the deluxe resorts, their buses come a bit more frequently. But I haven't had any issue with the buses, but Top Country or Art of Animation. And I had a car too. So I could go and drive and park there, but some days it's like I don't feel like dealing with the car. Take the bus. Yeah. I think we're ready to get on. I think we are. So let's go ahead on and get on and board the bus. Go. All right. Let's see. I tell you what. Let's go on like way back this way.
Then can you get the shuttle from here to Disney Springs? Then you get the shuttle.
Here we are. Let's see. Wait till everyone else loads in that way. Let me turn the camera towards me. Kind of loaded in here. Also, when you get on the different buses, the music changes depending on where you are. So if your bus is leaving the Animal Kingdom, you'll hear the Animal Kingdom music. As you get to the resort, you'll hear like the music from that particular resort. Or if you're going to another park, by the time you get to that park, you hear the music for that particular park. So something really nice to pay attention to when you're on the buses. Another bit of like that magic that they have going on. It's just cool. And sometimes if you have a little princess on the bus, they'll tell people to be on their best royal behavior. It's kind of cool. Outcast Creative. Hey Lance, how you doing? Says it's pouring down here, pouring down with rain in London. Dark and miserable. Look at all the lovely warm light. Where are you going now? Well, I am headed over to the Animal Kingdom Lodge, which is the hotel. I'm gonna go over there and do two things. One, when I get there, I'm gonna hop on the stream from that park place. They're actually going on live, so I'm gonna pop on their stream for a little bit after I get over to the Animal Kingdom Lodge and show you guys a couple things. And then I'm actually gonna have lunch at the Mara, get some video for review. So I'm kind of showing you guys the whole like process if you want to go from one park to the resort. So it's a little different than at the Magic Kingdom. At the Magic Kingdom, if we were going to the Grand Floridian or the Contemporary, we just hop on either the boat, which I love the boat, or the monorail. So in this case, since we're at the Animal Kingdom Park, there's no monorail. So you can either take the bus over to the Animal Kingdom Lodge, or if you don't want to wait, you can call an Uber
Disney World
or
transportation
Lyft.
system. We hope you enjoyed your day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. We're on our way to Kidani Village and Jumbo House, an African paradise where exotic animals roam freely in the picturesque wildlife reserve surrounding your resort. For your safety and the safety of others, please remain seated while the
So
motor coach is in motion.
Kidani
If you're
is
standing, we
basically
encourage you
the
to
Animal
use the
Kingdom
handrails
Lodge. So
overhead or
before
to the
they
side
built
and remain
the
clear of the doors and
DVC,
stairwells.
now they built
We
the
ask that you refrain
DVC,
from
DVC
eating,
is
drinking,
Jumbo
and smoking
House.
while on board the motor coach. And now we invite you to relax. Let us do the driving. You'll be home soon.
Let's see, I'm going to flip it around and let you guys see where we're going. We're on the bus ride over to the Animal Kingdom Lodge. It's an it's a short drive. It's not that long. Wow, you haven't been since 2002, Lance? Yeah, a lot has changed, a lot has not. The cool thing about having the DVC added is that there's another restaurant called Sanaa, which is absolutely delicious. Like I said, I really have not had a bad food experience at all at any of the food locations at the Animal Kingdom Lodge or the Animal Kingdom Park. But if you want to do something a little different for your visit, and hop on the bus and come over here. Dadman Walking 55 says, honestly, my favorite thing at Animal Kingdom is the Flame Tree Barbecue. Yeah. Especially when they start cooking like first thing in the morning and you smell it. It smells so good. There's no restaurant in the park that smells like the Flame Tree Barbecue. And I think that's also probably part of the marketing, because you can't help but smell that delicious barbecue. Oh, so good. There's a restaurant in the Animal Kingdom called Tiffin's, which is signature. It's okay. It's not bad. I had a good meal while I was there, but Flame Tree Barbecue is my jam, let me tell you. Lance says, my favorite thing was always the Haunted Mansion and the Captain Nemo ride, now sunk beneath the waves forever. Yeah, that Nemo ride was pretty cool. The 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Yeah. Haunted Mansion, always a winner. And Dadman Walking says, we always hit it at opening. The Flame Tree, yeah. Because it gets crowded fast. But another thing you have to worry about at the Flame Tree Barbecue, pretty much the Animal Kingdom in general, but especially at the Flame Tree Barbecue, are the bin chickens and the egrets that will try to steal your food. So you have to keep an eye on your food. They will try to steal it. There we are. if you wanted to drive your own car over and you have a dining reservation, you just pull up to, usually, with your car, just pull up to the guard gate, show them ID, you let them know you have a dining reservation, they double check, and guide you on over to park.
Our next stop is Jumbo House.
Okay, so here we are. Let's see. I'm gonna laugh. I actually got off at the wrong spot. I'm over here actually at the DVC, which actually is better because there's not that many people. People are laughing like, Kidani is the other one. But that's okay. See? So quiet. Quiet, but we're still going to see animals. It's okay. This is a very happy accident, so to speak. Ooh, so beautiful. So this is actually the DVC. We're here at Kidani. Some artwork that's here. Ooh. If you spot Timon, take a photo with him and head to Community Hall for a button. Okay. All right. Well, hello. I am going to show you guys where the animals are. Well, there's two ways that you can see, but I'm going to show you. Okay, I am like smelling the food from from Sanaa right now. This is right there. The bread service is amazing. And
Don't sit down. It's right over here.
Follow on. Yeah, leave it right here.
And let's go look at some animals, shall we? Let's see. Actually, I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see better. So you can see the animals out here. Both the Animal Kingdom Lodge and the DVC, each of them has an observation savanna. So you can go out here and check out the animals. Sometimes there's a fire pit too. It's so cool. I'm probably going to take one of these chairs in a bit and sit down and like chill. But yeah, check it out. There's I think it's called Anicle cattle over that way. And I see two ostriches. The ostriches are really mean. I've seen them pick at the locks to try to get out. They're like right over that way. Let me see. There's some more. There's a lot of them that are out today. We'll go see one of my favorites to check out in the middle, but
she's the golden child. Yeah. Wala John matukuha wala. Kutlo man ka ni one kutlo ka 11.
cool.
He was 11. John was on New Year's Eve. Guys, eating it. I came on time.
Let's see if some of the giraffe are out. Let me go over here. I think I saw some of the giraffe. Hello. Good. How are you? Oh, there she is. There they are. There are the giraffes. The giraffes are so cool. When you stay, if you get a Savannah view, and honestly, if you stay at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, spring for the Savannah view, for real. To just like see the animals, and they all have their own dinner bell, literally. The first year we came to stay at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, and if my sister's still in the chat, she can corroborate this story. We're watching, just like the giraffes are there now. They're chilling, eating, and whatever, hanging out. Then all of a sudden, they all turned and just left. And we're like, what's up with that? The zebras did the same thing. All of a sudden, they just all left. So we had asked some of the cast members at the Animal Kingdom, and they said, yeah, each animal has their own individual dinner bell. So when they hear it, they know it's time to eat.
All right, so don't eat anymore. Just leave them there. If you don't want to eat them, leave them.
It's the coolest thing.
You want me to take them?
HC says, I want to stay at Disney for a week. What's the best place to work from remotely? That is a very good question, HC, and I'm glad you brought that up. In my experience, the best places to work remotely at Disney are the resort hotels from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mostly everyone is at the parks. So working remotely in the hotels, work like where the lounges are. At the Contemporary, the Outer Rim is one of my favorites because there's like outlets over there where you can plug in your laptop. And usually the lounges or bars are not very busy during the day. So it's hardly that busy and very quiet. And it's nice to, be able to order what it is that you want and sit there and chill. At the Polynesian, Tambu, I won't really say Tambu Lounge. It's a little bit noisy there, but at the Polynesian, right behind the coffee bar, that's a good spot. Again, plugs for your laptops and stuff like that. The Grand Floridian, that area right in front of the Enchanted Rose Bar, there was a spot downstairs, but due to the renovations, they took out all the plugs and everything. So it's like, it was a really good spot. But as a rule, um, Not really the value resorts. It seems to be busy all the time, so I really didn't find that to be a great place to work remotely. But any of the deluxe Disney hotels, their lounges, great place to work remotely. And if you need anything, they can help you out. There's also business centers that are there too. If you need like um, less noise for like like a teleconference or something like that, you can go there. But telecommuting at Disney is one of my favorite things to do. And it's fun when you telecommute and you're at one of the lounges. You get to talk to the cast members, and it's really fun getting to them. Getting to know them. Outcast Creative Lance says, "I love the giraffes. I got to feed one in Uganda. Damn, their tongues are long. Yeah, I got to feed the giraffes at Six Flags Great Adventure, the safari over there. The giraffes get really happy when you have the food to feed them, so they'll push each other out of the way. It's hilarious. Thinking of getting a portable monitor. I think Culture Casino has one portable monitor. I thought about getting one. I didn't wind up getting one, but that's actually a very good idea. You see a lot of people. It is not out of the ordinary seeing people who are working remotely while they're on vacation. I've done it at Universal, as well. So not unheard of. Did 2 days at Boardwalk with Club Level last year for $5.50 a night. Tele worked from there, but the Wi-Fi sucked. Disney Wi-Fi is not that good. Um, it's never really been that stable for me. I don't know. Maybe they're missing whatever it is. They need to boost the signal. Universal, I have not had a problem with their Wi-Fi like ever. So if you're using Disney's Wi-Fi, if you have a Wi-Fi booster, bring it. If not, your best bet, and this is what I do when I telecommute to Disney, I'll just use my phone as a hotspot, and that's definitely a more stable connection. So let's see those. Let's see. There's more cattle, and no, I'm forgetting the name of what that one is. I don't want to call it an antelope because I think I'm wrong. Okay, I think they're trying to harass each other. No, I do not have food. If you're a nature photographer, the animal kingdom is great for taking photos. Dan Van Walker 55 says, nice view. Yeah, it is, isn't it? So nice. Even if you do not have tickets to the Animal Kingdom, you can come over here to the Animal Kingdom Lodge or over here at DVC at Kidani and get a little taste of the Animal Kingdom Park. Very nice and peaceful. Oh, I wonder if she's going to come over here. They'll put like little snacks in the trees and everything for them to access, which is cool. Okay, guys. I think it's all of them. I think that's all of them. So I believe I'm going to go ahead and wrap the stream up because your girl has to go pop on over at that park place. So did I get that? Yeah, I got the giraffe in the shot. Cool, that's all I want is the giraffe in the shot. Hey, Retro Nerd Girl says, I've never seen a real giraffe in person. They are so beautiful. Yes, they're beautiful. They have these beautiful long lashes. I'm telling you. Ugh, they're beautiful. And they're even more fun to watch when they're trying to compete with each other and knock each other out the way. So thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me. I sure do appreciate it. Please go on over to that Park Place YouTube channel. I'm going to be dropping over on the stream over there for a little bit before I get myself some lunch over at the over at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. So you guys have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. Please remember to go check out that Park Place. I'll be over there streaming. Please do subscribe to me. All of you take care, and I, of course, will see you next time. Bye.